People of God, this is the Great Awakening, and this is my 9th episode, and it's called A Time of Healing. My brothers and sisters, after the decade of suffering and the spiritual warfare that I went through, I found myself a broken person. Everyone had turned against me. I lost my friends. I lost people that I thought that would be with me. I lost people that I actually loved. I lost people that I thought actually loved me. There was so much warfare in my life. I lost so much of everything that I thought that I needed. And through that phase, I actually asked myself, after the 10 years of suffering, how will actually I recover from everything that had happened to me? I found myself with a lot of questions, especially after the emotional trauma and after all the betrayal and after all the things that had actually broken me as a man. I was in a dark phase. The spiritual warfare did not want to actually let go of me. It was relentless. And as I said to you, it was 365 days, every day, from the time that I opened up my eyes to the time that I closed my eyes. And now with spiritual warfare, there's a lot that happens and people around you don't see it, but the demonic attacks attack you, the person that actually had the third eye to see them. And for a long time, people thought I was crazy because I was the one who was bringing light to what was actually happening around me, around my family, around my work, around everything that I actually was trying to save at the time. But I had a whole community of people that were doing witchcraft against me. And these people were relentless in trying to see me not actually achieving the destiny that today I'm walking in. Now, as I said on my previous video, which a lot of people opened up to, and I'd like to thank you for doing that, because I know how hard it is to actually release your pain, especially to people that you don't even know. But I'm speaking to you because, what happened in the previous video was amazing. The amount of healing that was given through the people and also I myself that I received. I'd just like to thank everyone, and I'd like to thank God for allowing that opportunity to happen. I know a lot of people hide a lot of things that happen to them, and that's why I'm here, to free the people and to tell you that you're not alone. There's a lot of pain in this world, and there's a lot of suffering. There's a lot of evil as well. The things that happened to me, the destruction of my family, our businesses, my businesses, the things that I love, my family, things that I tried to build, I had to start over more than 20, 30 times. And the only reason why I say that so that I don't over exaggerate, because there's so many people that would sit and would not believe how much I actually started over. But I know it's more even than the time that I've said. But can you imagine, as a man who's trying to find his way in this life, having to start over, the amount of mockery that you face from the people that you love, from the people that are with you? People spoke about me. People demonized my calling. People were against everything that I did. And for the past 10 years, I felt the devil work in such a way that everything that I did had the darkness of the devil in it. People were demonic. The things that I went through were demonic. Everything was just, it was designed in such a way to make me give up. But through the will of God, I walked with God and I asked God, why is this happening to me? And God told me that through the hardest time of your life, I will be strengthening you. I will be strengthening you so that tomorrow you can free the people. You can tell the people exactly what I've put you through. And the fact that you didn't lose your faith in me. And that's why today I've put you on this platform, so that you can free other people who are going through the same thing. Because I can tell you, through the pain that we go through, we think that we are actually even being more weakened, but we are not. Pain actually makes you stronger. As soon as you can accept that nothing in this life comes easy, that's when you start actually getting an advantage to understand that it's only this world that portrays life as you can wake up one morning and then everything can be okay. You can have money, you can be a millionaire. That's social media. That's a dream that they're selling to keep people locked into believing other people's dreams. But when God came into my life, He started to tell me that through all the pain that I'd gone through, the emotional trauma, the betrayal, the loss of finances, the destruction of my bloodline, because this was also a part of a generational curse. On top of what people had did to me, I was also fighting a generational curse myself. I was also fighting my calling. There was a time where there was nothing in this world that actually made sense because of how much warfare was against me. But I did not lose my hope in God. I kept praying. I kept asking God, please show me the way. And God ended up showing me the way. And this video is called A Time of Healing because, I'll tell you this, and this is something that I'm putting my testimony and my life on the line. After all the pain and after all the betrayal and after all the hurt and everything that I went through, I really did not know how I was going to be healed from everything that I'd gone through. I knew that I needed therapists. I knew that I needed psychological help. I needed every kind of help that I could get, especially after everything that I'd just gone through. And can you imagine every year thinking that things are going to be better, but every year things go worse. Every year things go in such a point that you're even disappointed in yourself for believing that things would have actually went a different way. But I ended up getting used to disappointment. I ended up getting depressed because everything that I tried, it was like life was against me. The tides of life were just against me. Everything that I tried to do, it did not work for me. For the past 10 years, I've been having a curse on top of my life. And this was something that I said that was created by other people to stop me from being the person today that tells other people about the same thing that I went through, because I couldn't get out of it, out of the way that I thought that I could, by my own strength, by the ways of this world, by people who promised that they could help me. But people of this world do not have any help. I can guarantee you that even the people that say that they are powerful, they do not have the help that you need. It was God that came through for me. It was God that actually was the one who came and held me close and pulled me out of the most darkest place of my life. My brothers and sisters, I need you to believe in God more than anything. And that's exactly what I did. I had nothing. I was lost with no way. But it was only God who helped me find my way. And as a broken man who was sitting with nobody to come and help and nobody to actually come close to me because of the demonic things that were happening to me, it was only God himself who could heal me. I leant on God, and it was only him that came through for me. My brothers and sisters, God is the master healer of this world. I know this is far-fetched when you look at it without an eye of a believer, but I can tell you that with the amount of pain that's in this world, the amount of people that are broken, God is asking me to tell the people to come closer to him. God healed me. I did not need no therapist. I did not need anyone to come and sugarcoat the amount of pain that I'd gone through, because they'd never actually gone through that pain. But it is God himself who came through and healed my heart. He healed my body. He healed me from the inside out, because he knew the amount of pain that I had that no one in this world could physically be able to heal. Now, there was processes and steps that he took me through in this healing, and that I can urge my brothers and sisters who are willing to walk the walk of God that he will also do the same thing for you. I'm not here speaking on my own accord. I'm here to speak for the people, because there are people that are sitting with the same problems that have got no way out of this. But I can tell you today that the door is open. God is saying, come in. He is there and he's waiting. I know that we get a lot of judgment for standing here and speaking the word of God, especially to those that are not spiritually awakened or those who do not have God within them. But that is fine, because we know that God is the one that put us on this earth, and he's the one that has healed us out of all the pain before anyone else could do anything about it. So today we stand for God, because we know that God is the only one who stood for us. My brothers and sisters, I stand with you today, and I tell you that God can heal you of any pain that you're going through. I went through every single pain that you can go through, because God wanted me to do that so that I know how to heal the people, because I have to know how the people have felt through that pain. You can never heal someone if you do not know that kind of pain that the person went through. That's why there's so many people today that they're in the wrong institutions, because no one can actually diagnose exactly what they are going through, because we think taking things from the ways of this world, but it's even deeper than that. So I speak to those who have spiritual callings, those who have destinies that are now affected, those who are sitting and stuck in the spiritual warfare that you guys are going through. I can tell you that God will lead you out of it. We are going into 2026, and I want to lead those that actually want to find the way out. We are sitting in a system that's broken, and will keep on breaking up until the people realize that God is here, and God is the one that is taking his people out of this system, that is going to break everyone that wants to be a part of something that is demonic. I urge everyone that hears me, everyone that's with me, everyone that has a calling, everyone that stands with me, and everyone who has been broken. Let's start our healing journey in the year of 2026. And it's not me who's going to heal us, but it is God. It is not me who's going to tell you what to do, but it is the God that's in you that will speak to you through the words that I give you. My brothers and sisters, let's stand up and let's fight for the word of God. It's time that we heal. Everyone who is broken and everyone who's on this platform, who listens to me, and everyone who has commented on my videos, I ask that God stands with you in this moment, because in 2026, there's a lot of people going to be crying for God, but that time will be over, because when the time was there, no one took notice. And today I'm telling you, and this is the last call for those who actually listen to me, may we stand up and may we pick up the word of God, and may we fight for it, for everything that we have.